And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and you might be asking yourself, why are we on 2K MTDB right now in the middle of the day on a Thursday? The reason is, if you can tell from the thumbnail, 2K leaked some stuff. So if you're new to the channel, obviously subscribe. The market's going to be completely messed up, so later on today, once more people see the news and get off work and school and stuff like that, I'll probably do a market video. But for now, I just want to talk about the implications of the leaked packs that we got this afternoon. So if you haven't seen it, obviously I will have the image as the thumbnail, so you can check that out. But we got a leak that 2K is doing retro packs. So they're doing retro 2K, and this will be volume 1. I'm guessing this is going to be probably like a 5-card set. I don't think we're going to get a large promo. I think it's going to be similar to like a Flash. It's going to be their new, if you remember last year, they had throwback moments, and they had a couple different things, spotlight sims, stuff like that. I think it's going to be their version of this year. And we're going to be getting retro cards, so essentially cards that were from past 2Ks. Now the 3 that were leaked were, hold on, let me look here. 2K15, Pink Diamond Paul George, 2K19, Pink Diamond Penny Hardaway, and 2K17 Diamond Kareem. So, a couple things here to note is that obviously when you look back at previous games, like the card tiers obviously flip a little bit. So like, if you're looking at Penny Hardaway, in 2K19 he was a 97, but he's going to be a 96 overall in 2K21. So, it's going to be kind of interesting. I'm interested to see his stats when the cards drop, because obviously Penny Hardaway was kind of a later card in 2K19. So I don't think that stats-wise he's going to be as good as he was. So if you're looking at the stats on the screen here, like potentially he does have 97 speed with ball acceleration. I think those things, and 95 vertical. I think he does have that. I don't foresee him having all upper 90s shooting stats, though. I just don't. And when it comes to a lot of the other stats he has, I don't see him having as high of stats, just because he'd be the most overpowered card in the game, and I don't think 2K is going to be doing that. Now, when it comes to badges, though, the badges, at least in 2K21, haven't changed too much from 2K like 19 or even previous. I mean, they have, but they haven't. So I'm interested to kind of see exactly what they're doing with the badges, because they're going to have to redo them, obviously. Obviously, some of them, I think, are going to stay. I don't think this card has 11 Hoff badges. I think it probably has somewhere closer to 8 to 10. I don't think they give it 11, just because I think that'll be the highest, one of the highest Hoff badge counts in the game at this point. I think some of the badges do stay, though. Like, I think he does have Hoff Relentless Finisher. I think he probably has Hoff Difficult Shots. Maybe Hoff Catch and Shoot. He probably has like Dimer and Pick Dodger, etc. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see. They're going to be different, but you can get a general, idea of what's going on with the card. Like when it comes to, oh, looks like they don't have, oh yeah, because this is before they had SIGs up. So we don't really know what Penny Hardaway's SIGs are going to be, etc. It's going to be kind of interesting. And obviously I can't look for Paul George on here, but Paul George is Paul George. You kind of know what's going on there. It's just going to be a better version of the Diamond Paul George we got earlier. 2K17 Diamond Kareem is another really interesting one. It's a 94 overall. I'm kind of interested to see exactly, I believe it is this one, I think. So it looks like it's going to be kind of a carbon copy. No, it's not going to be this one. It's not going to be Lakers Kareem. Let's see. Alright, so I'm on 2K17. Let's just search Kareem here. And looks like it's going to be this one. Okay, so this is the Kareem that we're going to get tomorrow. Now, it is going to be 4 overall lower. It's going to be a 94. And to be completely honest, I think this Kareem is going to be very similar. Like, if you look at the statistics on this card, I think it's going to be very similar. I think they're going to lower some of the stuff. Like, I don't think he's going to have 90 something speed. Like, I don't think he's going to have a 92 speed. They'll probably lower it down to something like 88. Keep the acceleration the same. Speed with ball will probably be around 54. He'll be an excellent defensive card. As far as badges, it's kind of harsh. I don't really know exactly what they're going to do with badges. He's probably going to have a lot of defensive and rebounding badges, and maybe a couple shooting badges as well. He should be able to shoot mid-ranges. So Really what I want to talk about is we got the 3 largest cards. We got the 3 best cards that we're going to get in this set already kind of leaked today. So it's going to be an issue of like what we're going to get later. And I'm kind of interested in that. So if you can see, we got cards from 2K15, 2K19, 2K17. Smart money would suggest that we'd get 2 to 3 more cards, those being 1 from 16, 1 from 18, and possibly 1 from 20, but I'm not entirely sure. So if we go look at 2K18, chances are it's going to be an amethyst or below. I'm guessing we get an amethyst from either 2K16 or 2K18, and then a ruby, vice versa. So we'll look at the amethyst here in 2K18 and kind of see what we have to work with here. It's going to be kind of interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot amethyst went up to 94 this year. It's so weird. So weird. I don't think we see Pau Gasol, to be completely honest with you. We've already seen an amethyst Pau Gasol, so it's going to be an issue of like we just got to look for guys that either we haven't seen yet that were good in this game. Stuff like that. Wouldn't surprise. Well, we got an amethyst Glenn Rice already. Got amethyst Mitch Richmond. It's going to be interesting. I'm kind of curious exactly what we're going to get here, because we've seen most of these cards, or we're going to see them. So I don't think a lot of these guys are guys we're going to get. It's going to be a guy like potentially like a Rashard Lewis or Alex English I could see. I don't remember him being incredibly great, though, this year. To be honest, I don't remember a lot of 2K18 because it was kind of not a great 2K, so it's one of those things, but there's no point in speculating exactly what card we're going to get, but I am interested. I could see him doing George McGinnis. I don't know why. It just makes sense. Reggie Theus is another guy I could see them doing. Jeff Green. Honestly, Jeff Green would be sick. I wish they would do that. Sean Elliott. Dale Ellis would be cool. Oh, could they? Nah, there's no way. Is this the time for Reggie Lewis to return, to make his return to 2K? Is this the time? Might be the time. This guy's badges look about right, too. Either way, smart money goes that we get a bunch of these guys. Now, guys that I think we may see, I can't remember if this is 2K18 or 2K19. No, this isn't the right one. Thon Maker, though, would be good. I think it was 2K19 that we saw the really OP Ruby Thon Maker. I believe this might be the time that Thon Maker rolls it. Yep, here it is. Goated. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Thon Maker make an appearance. Like, maybe not in this set, but at some point he's going to make an appearance. Same with... I think that's... Yeah, same with Isaac Bonga. I think Isaac Bonga we're going to see pretty soon. Jonathan Isaac, I think we see making an appearance at some point. And, oh man, what year was that? Was that 2K16 where we had the really, really OP Channing Frye? Yup. Wouldn't surprise me at all to see this man make an appearance at all. Like, Channing Frye was one of the most OP cards in 2K16. Wouldn't surprise me at all if he came back. Maybe not this set, but another set. But either way, the market implications for this are huge. Like, if we're updating the market with classic cards that people who really, really play 2K remember and they like, this could be huge. And if it's a large promo pack, which I don't think it's going to be, personally, I think maybe it's a 5-card set, but I could be wrong. We could see possibly like a 10 to 12 card set. I really didn't think they were going to double up on large promo packs, but if they do, this is huge for the market. If you're in the market for a lot of these cards, you're going to be seeing a huge downshift, especially in like Diamond Paul George. Diamond Paul George is more than likely going to crash at some point today. Depending what else comes out tomorrow, we could see a lot of other cards crash. Either way, the market is going to crash exponentially. Everyone's going to try to sell off as much as they possibly can to afford these packs. These packs are very hyped up. So, if you are in the market for new cards, now is the time to capitalize on it. I mean, I don't think we see any 2K20 cards in this set. If we do, they're going to be like Ruby and below guys. I really don't think we see too many of them. 2K didn't really have, 2K20 at least, didn't have great budget options, especially at the Ruby or below tier. I mean, obviously, aside from like Nick Young, who I was a really big fan of for TTO, there just really wasn't that many great budget options last year at all. Amethyst, there were some really, really good Amethysts and stuff like that, so I could see some of those guys come back, but as far as Ruby guys, I mean, earlier in the year there were some really good options, but towards the end there really wasn't. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see. I feel like there was one really good Ruby card that I used all the time, and for whatever reason I just can't remember what it was. I feel like it was one of the Campus Legends guys. Oh yeah, Dante DiVincenzo. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see this man come back at some point. This card was a god tier Ruby last year. Oh man, I have fond memories of this card. This card was so good, dude. Obviously, his badges are going to chill out. I don't think we see a Ruby with 26 golds and 7 Hoth badges. Man, this card was incredible. Now, obviously, I'm me, so there's no card in the world that I want to see come back more than this man right here. Oh, Evo Jeremy Lin, my heart. Evo Jeremy Lin is my favorite card from 2K20. Like, even this guy knows. Ed99's like, this card is goated. Facts. It is. It literally is. Oh, don't let the low badge count fool you guys. This card is next level once it gets up to a pink diamond. It's literally the fakest card in the game, I swear. Just because it registers as a sapphire. Look, I can hope that we get some more Evo cards. Especially if we're getting 2K21 cards. It wouldn't surprise me at all if they end up being Evo in some way, shape, or form. I don't think any of them Evo up to a pink diamond. I mean, I can wish that we get this Jeremy Lin card back. I will literally I will sell every card in my collection and try to get this Jeremy Lin card if it comes out tomorrow. But it's going to be interesting to see what we do. Other word, like, I don't know, man. What 2K is going to do with these, I think it's a great idea if it's real. I could see it being fake too, but if it's real, it really does unlock a lot of potential for 2K going forward. Especially with the retro. The retro cards are just a great idea. Plus, they keep the original card art and stuff, too, which is really cool. But I think this is another way that 2K can introduce a lot of cards that we haven't seen in a couple seasons. Like, a lot of guys, like, maybe we get some Ron Artest, Joe Johnson cards, Reggie Lewis, like, stuff we just didn't get for... We got a Reggie Lewis in 2K20, but it was just garbage. But a lot of cards we haven't seen in a few years, I think could make a return, which is really cool. So... Anyways, thanks for watching the video. I know there's not a whole lot of a point to this. I just wanted to address this while I was here. So, man, check the description for all my stuff if you want. Patreon, follow me on Twitter, etc., etc. I do have a podcast, too. It's not 2K based, so you don't really have to listen to it, but it's about video games in general. But either way, I'll be back with new videos every single day. So, go ahead and check that out. I upload daily content. So, if you're new to the channel, man, subscribe. If you're not... Comment down below what you think of these packs coming out tomorrow, because they're going to be really interesting. So, either way, guys, peace out.